very good morning. Mark here. It is 8:09 Eastern Time. That's 1:09 GMT. We're into the second half of December, 2 weeks to go, which is kind of crazy to think that the year is coming to an end. Markets have been great. We've had some really strong moves, as you know. Let's see how we can trade the next 2 weeks and hopefully end the year off on a strong note. US dollar index to start. There we see the US dollar index sitting at 106.64, pretty much where it closed last week, pretty flat. Strong US dollar. We do know that last week was up. Today, so far, not a whole bunch happening. Buyers will be looking at this 106.85 resistance. That's Friday's high. And sellers will be looking to test the 106 level. So 106 being support right now, 106.60 being resistance. Buyers will look all the way up to 107, where sellers will want to come back to the 106 level. Let's have a look at the S&P. Equity markets open in an hour and a half. Let's get that up. There's the daily. Even though it's been a very solid uptrend, higher highs, higher lows, it's been going on certainly for the whole month, even before the start of December. But then it kind of leveled out at the 6,173. So you can see last week didn't really come down. Sellers, a little bit of profit taking, slight retracement. The sellers weren't really able to do much to the pre-existing downtrend. We don't have lower lows, continue to get higher lows, just looking to break above this resistance level for buyers. Resistance 6173, and I've got support over here at 6129. There's the tight range we're trading in right now over the last couple of days, is that 6129, 6120, with resistance at 6,150, and we've been contained within this tight range for the last few days. Our commodities, gold, last week gold let's get, yeah, there we go. That puts it in perspective. Gold went all the way up to 2,724. We got this bearish engulfing candle a couple of days ago, followed through on Friday. That was Thursday and Friday. Let's move our support down just a touch. 26.44. We bounced off there to start the new week, sitting right now at 26.63. Buyers will be looking to come up and look for and test that 2,700 level, where sellers are going to look to come below this support here at 2,644. Even though we have these two down days here, which signal the downtrend, you can see the moving averages are about to cross over going down. The bias for me hasn't yet turned. I still see strong US dollar, and I bear in mind how far it came from, and the fact that we went in such a fast, the trend was so strong towards the end of the pre-election markets. Have a look at that date there. You can see October the 30th. That's how strong it was. Come down since then, since the election. Fought its way back, sitting still at that 2,600, which in the big picture is really high. Again, gave it 2,700 a test, and now sitting just above that 2,650 level, which looks to be the comfort level right now. Let's have a look at Brent oil. Definitely at the top of that range it's been in for so long, the range between, let's call it 71 and 74, even higher, we know that 76. But you can see, since bottoming out at 70.86, just under that $71 mark. Buyers did step in to protect that mark, and it brought it all the way back up here to the strong resistance level at 74.56. Trading this a little bit lower today, 73.98. So hanging around that 74 level. Buyers will want to maintain above 74, perhaps even come up and test the 74.56 again, maybe even get to that 76 area. There's the ascending trend line, which price action has kept above this trend line comfortably. Sellers today, as I say, to start the week, their first target's going to be at the 73.69, which is the low for the day, and then come all the way down to test over there at the 73 level. So 73 is certainly the target for sellers. Buyers want to maintain above the $74 level. There you can see the bias is definitely up. Buyers in control. There has been and is demand as soon as the price gets to below that $72 area. Let's have a look at Bitcoin. Wow, a new all-time record high, 106,500, but it has come off since making that new high, so it's pretty much where it ended off last week for now at around that 104,000 level. It looks quite a way from that 100,000 pivotal level. Buyers want to maintain above 100,000. They won't want to go below that number, even if sellers do. If there's some profit taking and sellers enter the market today, that would be the figure that buyers will want to defend, that 100,000 mark. Sellers will want to get below 100,000. But for now, buyers certainly in control, even though there's a little bit of a red candlestick. We've got higher highs, we've got higher lows, buyers firmly in the driving seat. Good trading, guys. I'll see you at the end of the day.